Your dog has licked you today. Maybe your hand, maybe your face, maybe they went straight for your feet the second you took your shoes off, and you pulled away laughing without ever stopping to ask why. Most people assume they know what a dog lick means: affection, habit, the taste of salt on your skin. But the science behind why your dog licks you, and specifically where they choose to lick, tells a completely different story. By the end of this video, you are going to understand every single lick your dog has ever given you in a way that will make you see them completely differently. And stay with me, because there is one specific lick that almost every owner misreads entirely, and what it actually means is going to stay with you long after this video ends. Here's the first thing you need to understand before anything else. Licking is not one behavior, it is a language. And like any language, it has different words depending on the context, the location, and the emotional state of the dog doing it. A dog who licks your hand the moment you walk through the door is saying something completely different from a dog who licks your face at 2 in the morning. A dog who licks your feet is communicating something entirely separate from a dog who licks your tears. Most owners experience all of these and file them under the same category, affection, and miss the specific meaning buried inside every single one. Licking is one of the oldest and most precise communication tools your dog possesses. It started before they could walk, before they could see. The very first thing they ever knew about the world was a lick from their mother, telling them they were alive and they were safe, and they have been using it to speak ever since. Every lick they give you carries something of that original meaning. You are here. You are safe. I am with you. When your dog licks your hand, they are almost always doing one of two things. They are either greeting you or they are reading you. The greeting lick happens at the point of reunion, when you come back after any absence, even a short one. This is deeply instinctive behavior that goes back thousands of years to when young wolves would lick the mouths of returning pack members to trigger food regurgitation. Your dog is not asking you for food, but the impulse, the need to make contact the moment of return, to confirm that the bond is intact, to say, I am here and you are here and everything between us is as it should be, that impulse is ancient and genuine, and every hand lick at the front door carries it. The reading lick is different and far subtler. When your dog licks your hand slowly and repeatedly without the excitement of a reunion, they are doing something far more deliberate than showing affection. They are tasting your emotional state. Your tongue is one of the most sensitive chemical detection instruments in the natural world. When they lick your hand slowly and carefully, they are not being affectionate in a casual sense. They are running a diagnostic on you. They are finding out how you actually are beneath the face you are showing the world. And whatever they find, they stay. When your dog licks your face, they are speaking a dialect of lick that is reserved for the people they feel most deeply safe with. Face licking in the dog world is an intimacy gesture. It signals trust, closeness, and social bonding at the deepest level available to them. You do not lick the face of a creature you do not completely trust. But there is one specific face lick that most owners experience and completely misunderstand. When your dog licks your tears, when they come to you in a moment of genuine distress before you have said a single word or asked for a single thing, they are not responding to the salt. Research has confirmed that dogs who lick human tears are responding to the specific emotional signals carried in a crying person's body language, their changed scent profile, and the subtle sounds of distress that register below the level of conscious human hearing. Your dog tasted your sadness before your face fully showed it, and they came anyway. Not because they were trained to, not because there was anything in it for them, because the bond between you made your pain their concern in a way that bypassed every other instinct they had. That face lick in your worst moments is not cute. It is one of the most precise and genuine acts of empathy happening anywhere in the entire natural world. When your dog licks your feet, the reaction is almost always laughter and pulling away. But what's actually happening in that moment is something worth slowing down for. Feet carry more scent information than almost any other part of the human body. They hold a detailed record of where you have been, who you stood near, what surfaces you walked across, and how long your day actually was. A dog who goes straight for your feet the moment your shoes come off is not being strange or silly. They are reading the full story of your day in the most information-rich location available to them. It's the exact equivalent of you walking through the door and someone who loves you asking, "How was your day?" Your dog is asking the same question, just with their tongue instead of their words. Every street you walked down, every person you stood close to, every moment of stress or ease that settled into your body while you were away from them, all of it is written there, and they are reading it every single word with complete attention. Now here's the lick that stops people, the one that almost every owner misreads, and the one that matters most to understand clearly. When your dog licks you slowly and repeatedly in a quiet moment when nothing particular is happening, no reunion, no visible distress, no interesting new scent, that lick is two things happening at exactly the same time. It is a self-soothing behavior and a bonding behavior operating simultaneously. The act of licking releases endorphins in your dog's brain. It's genuinely and measurably calming for them in the way that certain gentle, repetitive actions are calming for humans. When your dog licks you in those quiet, unprompted evening moments, they are doing something that soothes their own nervous system while simultaneously deepening the chemical connection between you. The contact of their tongue on your skin triggers an oxytocin release in both of you at the same moment. They are not just expressing love in those moments, they are manufacturing it, actively, chemically, laying down new layers of bond with every single lick in a way that changes both of you at a level neither of you can consciously feel, but neither of you can be unaffected by. So the next time your dog licks you, wherever they choose, whatever time of day, whatever you're in the middle of, pause for 1 second before you pull away or wipe it on your jeans or laugh it off as just a dog thing. Because every single lick is a word in a language they have been speaking to you since the day they first arrived in your life. A greeting, a question, a reading of everything you are carrying beneath the surface, an act of empathy so accurate that it finds your pain before your face has decided to show it, a story being read from your skin with more care and attention than most people give anything, a bond being built in real time between two creatures who found each other and decided to stay. You just didn't always know that's what was happening in those moments. Now you do, and the next lick lands differently because of it. Drop a comment and tell me, where does your dog always lick you? And do you think you know now what they've been trying to say? I read every single one. And if this changed the way you receive your dog's licks, subscribe. Because next week, we're going into the real reason your dog brings you their toys and what they are actually asking for every single time they do it. You won't want to miss that one.